In the shadowy world of cyber warfare, few names inspire as much dread as Sandworm. This elusive group has been linked to some of the most destructive cyber attacks in recent history, leaving a trail of chaos and confusion in their wake. This notorious Russian hacking group, a digital leviathan lurking in the depths of cyberspace, has become synonymous with audacious cyber attacks and a blatant disregard for international norms. Their operations are often shrouded in secrecy, making it difficult for authorities to track their movements and predict their next target. Like a digital sandworm burrowing through defenses, they represent a persistent and evolving threat to governments, businesses, and critical infrastructure worldwide. Their methods are constantly changing, adapting to new security measures and exploiting the latest vulnerabilities. Their actions, often brazen and devastating, have caused billions of dollars in damages and exposed the vulnerabilities of our interconnected world. From financial institutions to healthcare systems, no sector is immune to their reach. Sandworm's existence underscores the growing reality of state-sponsored cyber warfare, where nations utilize digital weapons to achieve geopolitical goals. These cyber weapons can be as effective, if not more so, than traditional military tactics. Their activities have far-reaching consequences, disrupting critical infrastructure, undermining democratic processes, and sowing discord on a global scale. The impact of their attacks can be felt long after the initial breach, as systems struggle to recover and trust is eroded. Understanding Sandworm, their motivations, and their tactics is crucial for nations and organizations to effectively counter their malicious activities. Only through comprehensive cybersecurity strategies and international cooperation can we hope to mitigate the threat they pose. Unmasking Sandworm is a complex task, as they operate under a veil of secrecy, employing various aliases to mask their true identity and create plausible deniability. Cybersecurity experts and intelligence agencies have linked them to several names, each offering a glimpse into their operations. They are most commonly known as Sandworm, a moniker reflecting their persistence and ability to burrow deep into systems, much like the tenacious sandworm creature. Mandiant, a prominent cybersecurity firm, designates them as APT 28, signifying their status as an advanced, persistent threat, a term reserved for highly sophisticated and well-resourced cyber espionage groups. Further investigations have revealed their connection to Unit 74455, a specific military unit within Russia's main intelligence directorate, GRU, solidifying their ties to the Russian government. Sandworm's activities are not the actions of rogue hackers seeking personal gain. They operate as a direct instrument of the Kremlin, carrying out cyber operations aligned with Russia's geopolitical interests. These operations are meticulously planned and executed, often targeting critical infrastructure and key sectors of adversarial nations. The precision and scale of their attacks suggest a high level of coordination and support from state apparatus. Their affiliation with the GRU, Russia's primary military intelligence agency, firmly establishes them as a state-sponsored actor, acting on behalf of the Russian government. The GRU provides them with the resources, intelligence, and strategic direction necessary to carry out their missions. This relationship underscores the importance of cyber capabilities in modern statecraft and military strategy. Their attacks often coincide with Russia's military and political objectives, serving as a digital extension of their conventional military might. By synchronizing cyber operations with physical military actions, they create a multifaceted approach to warfare that can destabilize and confuse their adversaries. This integration of cyber warfare capabilities into their military doctrine highlights the evolving nature of modern warfare, where the lines between the physical and digital battlefields become increasingly blurred. Cyber operations are now a critical component of military strategy, used to gain an upper hand without direct confrontation. Sandworm's role in this new era of conflict is to disrupt, degrade, and demoralize adversaries, advancing Russia's strategic aims through digital means. Their operations are designed to create chaos, undermine confidence, and weaken the resolve of their targets, making them a formidable tool in Russia's geopolitical arsenal. Section 4. NotPetya, a cyber pandemic unleashed. One of the most infamous cyber attacks attributed to Sandworm is the NotPetya ransomware outbreak of 2017, a global cyber pandemic that caused billions of dollars in damages and crippled businesses worldwide. While disguised as ransomware, demanding payment to unlock encrypted files, NotPetya was, in reality, a highly destructive wiper malware designed to inflict maximum damage. The attack spread rapidly through corporate networks, encrypting data and rendering systems unusable. Companies in various sectors, including shipping, logistics, and pharmaceuticals, were severely impacted, leading to massive financial losses and operational disruptions. The estimated cost of the NotPetya attack reached a staggering $10 billion, making it one of the most costly cyber attacks in history. Plunging Ukraine into darkness, attacks on critical infrastructure. Ukraine has become a primary testing ground for Sandworm's destructive capabilities, particularly their attacks on critical infrastructure, which have caused widespread power outages and sowed chaos among the population. These attacks are not just about turning off the lights, they are about creating a state of fear and uncertainty, disrupting daily life, and undermining the confidence of the people in their government's ability to protect them. In 2022, coordinated with missile strikes, they launched a devastating cyber attack on Ukraine's power grid, disrupting electricity supply to hundreds of thousands of people. This was a calculated move to maximize the impact of their physical attacks, showing a sophisticated level of planning and execution that combined both cyber and kinetic warfare. This attack demonstrated their willingness to target civilian infrastructure, using cyber attacks to amplify the impact of their military operations. By targeting essential services, they aimed to break the spirit of the Ukrainian people and force the government into a position of constant crisis management. In the spring of 2025, they continued their assault on Ukraine's energy sector, deploying a new wave of malware, including Kapika, LoadGrip, BiasBoat, and GossipFlow, against 20 energy facilities, causing scheduled power outages. These sophisticated malware attacks were designed to be highly disruptive, targeting the very heart of Ukraine's energy infrastructure and making recovery efforts even more challenging. These attacks highlight their relentless pursuit of disrupting Ukraine's critical infrastructure, aiming to undermine the country's stability and resilience. The ongoing cyber warfare has forced Ukraine to constantly adapt and strengthen its defenses, showcasing the resilience and determination of its people in the face of relentless aggression. From the Olympics to Texas water. A trail of disruption. Sandworm's reach extends far beyond Ukraine, targeting organizations and events worldwide, leaving a trail of disruption and chaos in their wake. In 2018, they targeted the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, disrupting IT systems during the opening ceremony, an attempt to embarrass South Korea and undermine the global sporting event. In January 2025, they set their sights on a water facility in Muleshoe, Texas, attempting to cause overflows and disrupt the water supply. While no service disruptions were reported, this attack highlighted their willingness to target critical infrastructure in the United States, raising concerns about the potential for future attacks.